Hello class. I'm going to go ahead and work some word problems. Actually, I'm going to work this one completely with sound. Then I would like you to um, try the second one, pause the video, try the second one, and then see how your work compares to mine. But the second one, I will not be talking. I'm just going to work it out. So you have to try to, keep thinking hard to see how your work compares to mine and why I'm doing what I'm doing. But right now, one of the main things that or one of the mistakes that I see you guys make is when you have a word problem and you just want to multiply, divide numbers, and just try to get the answer like that. Now, I don't see you draw enough pictures. So, just like when you read a book, you need to be picturing what you are reading. So I'm gonna show you how easy it is to apply that in math, okay, so that things look like what we practice. Okay, so here we go. A drawing on a transparency is 6.5 inches wide and 3 inches longer. The width of the image of the drawing projected onto a screen is 13 feet. How long in feet is the drawing on the screen? So this looks like I'm making it, I'm drawing something. And since it's 6.5 inches wide and 3 inches long, it looks like they're talking about a rectangle. Okay. And I know this is not a perfect drawing. I'm having problems working with my mouse, and hopefully I will get better. But inches wide, it looks like this will be the width. Okay, so 6.5. Ooh, that's horrible, but you guys get the idea. And then the length of it, it's 3 inches. Okay, so this is a tiny thing, 3 inches to long and 6.5 inches wide. And according to this, the width of the image of the drawing projected, that means it's like a movie. It's projecting into something big. Okay, so I'm gonna project it into a bigger rectangle. Not pretend that it's proportional at this point, but it's just to get a picture in your heads. Then it says that the image, the width of it is 13 feet. So remember, this is the length, this is the width. Okay. I know it sometimes is hard to tell which one's which. I think of it as a wall. This would be the length of the room, and the width would be how high it is. Okay. Anyways, so here we go. So the width is 13. So this is the width, and this will be the length. Okay. The length is what they're asking us. This is the question. So this is x. Okay. Now it looks like what we normally are working on, right? And what we do is we look for the smaller side, and the smaller side is 3, and the smaller side of this one is x. So these guys go together. Okay. Now this is one thing that I like to do all the time, and when I was watching you work this morning, you were not doing it. Please get used to doing that, so that way you can see the corresponding sides, and you know which ones connect. Okay. Then I know I need to turn this into a proportion, and I know I need to line those two up and line those two up, and it's easier that way instead of thinking about which one goes with which as you keep going. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this as the top number. That would be 3. Okay, and again that's connected to x, so I'm gonna put it on top of x. This is the smaller 6.5. Earlier someone asked me, which one do you put on top? Again, if you're working with proportions, that's the cool thing about proportions. As long as you line them up correctly, that's not a problem. 6.5 is connected to 13. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. Look, see, these guys are lined up. That's the smaller figure, and this is the bigger figure. Okay, so now I'm going to see, I'm going to go ahead and just cross multiply them. I know that 3 times 13 divided by 6.5 will give me the answer. Okay, so 3 times 13 equals 39. Okay, so this gives me 39. And now I'm going to divide 39 by 6.5. Okay, just because of time, I want to go ahead and do this right quick. I'm not going to show you how to multiply 39 times 6.5 because that's something that you should already know. I'm sorry, how to divide 39 by 6.5. But if you need practice on that, go ahead and do it on the side, and then see how you did compared to mine. Okay, so 39 divided by 6.5 equals 6. So x would equals 6. Okay, so x equals 6. Now here's the other thing that I would like you to see, like I was telling you yesterday, the scale factor. Okay, the scale factor. Now look for the connection. Well, 6.5 is half of 13. Okay, so 6.5 times 2, which is the scale factor in this case, be 13. So 3 times 2 gives me 6. And I know again that was a lot easier, but you know, you have to learn to do this in case that there are some other problems. All right. Again, rewatch this if you didn't, if you didn't follow. But right now, I would like you to pause the video and then work on the second one, okay? And come back to see how your work compares to mine. So this is it. And remember, I'm not going to be talking, so pause me now. And then when you get back, I'm only going to be working it out. Okay. See you tomorrow.